Good morning. It's Friday. You know what I do on Friday? I have fun. Alright? I have fun on Friday. I'm at Starbucks. I don't know where you at, but I'm having my coffee and I'm running classes. Johns Hopkins University students is here. Alright? I got some of them ear jockeying me, and I don't mind it. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Social media for social change. I've been doing this since 2006. Ask Sheila Dixon. Ask Mayor Brandon Scott. Ask Gov.O'Malley. Well, all good things must come to an end. Alright? And this is about the end of this. The end of session came 2 weeks ago. Now I'm looking for exoneration of the Supreme Court. David Trone and Asselbrook is running for Senator Hardin's office. Yeah, well, we're going to address that. Racism don't work without black cooperation, and it don't end without white participation. Remember that. Today's a learning tree. You're going to learn something from me. See, that's the roots. And the roots, you go to the tree. All right? Just like Billie Holiday's song, Fruit from the Forbidden Tree. Well, we still got the fruit from the forbidden tree. What do you want to do when you grow up? A black man just want to live. Our black children just want to live. We're going to say goodnight to racism and hello to freedom. All right? A house is never a home. You know what I'm saying? Goodnight to racism and hello to freedom. This is Jim Crow 2024. This is the Baltimore County. And we talk about Baltimore County Police Department, Baltimore County Leadership, Baltimore County Council. It's a 10-year celebration out for justice. That's an ex-felon-led organization. In 2011, I put a toilet in front of the Towson Courthouse to expose the racism in Baltimore County. Scott Shellenberger and the county board. County Executive Kamenetz was in office then. That's me. I own me. I'm a free black man. You feel me? I own our party. Dwayne Shorty Davis. Alright? Shorty's Underground. That's Sheila Dixon. She been knowing me since she sat in that seat. That's David Trone. He used some choice words in a speech about a couple weeks ago, almost a month ago. Talk about jigaboo, 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 jiggle, whatever. That's Asselbrook. That ain't no better. Because Asselbrook and Trone, y'all eating off the same plate. Y'all eating our black community. Only difference is Trone is trying to do something different. I support David Trone for office. Because like I said, racism don't work without black cooperation. But it ain't going to end without white participation. So David Trone, we need you to change that lens. That's President Biden in the Department of Justice. That's Ivan Bates, Sheila Dixon, and Eric Costello. Ivan Bates had an event the other day. You didn't like me very much. Activism isn't against the law. You need to get that body camera footage from your police, because we're going to address this in 2024. That's Ivan Bates, and that's Ivan Bates. Ivan Bates is using his office as a position of power to enforce Jim Crow justice and reinvent slavery. He want to lock up black Baltimore. And you can go to Lawrence. You can go to Lawrence, Dr. Lawrence, Lawrence Brown, Sheila Dixon, and me. Y'all didn't want me on this panel. Y'all don't want me on panels because what I'm going to talk about is the money you make off black bodies. We're going to talk about the red line 2024. So Ivan Bates, turn over all this material to the voters. File a Freedom of Information Act and get that from Ivan Bates. File a Freedom of Information Act and get this from Judge Carrion. Because we're not going backwards. Judge Carrion and Sheila Dixon is friends. And y'all trying to bring back stop and frisk. That's fraud in the court. We're talking about Operation Greylord. That's Natasha from the Public Defender's Office. We're talking about criminal justice reform. I'm going to show you where the public defender and the state's attorney work together with the judges to incarcerate black Baltimore. That's Natasha. That's Judge Carrion. That's Delegate Stephanie Smith. Taxes, death, and trouble. Taxation without representation is the denial of my constitutional rights. You got paperwork. So like I said, file a Freedom of Information Act and get that material from Stephanie Smith. Go to Eric Barron from the Department of Justice. We talking about criminal justice reform. I need a federal and state audit. I need Baltimore County investigated. Judge Bedard got my paperwork. Judge Cox got my paperwork. Eric Barron got my paperwork. file a Freedom of Information Act, and get my paperwork from Eric Barron. Get my paperwork from Attorney General Anthony Brown. Maryland High Court weighs in waiver on police records. And we're going to get your records when y'all came in my house and put guns in my head. 2014, Governor Anthony Brown ran against Governor Hogan. 2014, we talking about voter suppression. And you got to investigate it. You got to have a special prosecutor for it. That's Senator Benjamin Brooks. If you go to Senator Benjamin Brooks, he got my paperwork. Advance and collect $200. Yeah, we playing Monopoly, and I'm going around the board. That's Senator Benjamin Brooks. And that's Jared Jimenez. Go to jail. Go directly to jail. We talking about voter suppression, and Jared Jimenez participated in this. Ex-felons got a right to vote. That's Governor Westmore. If you go to Governor Westmore, file a Freedom of Information Act. It's my get out of jail free card. Community chest. I'm a community concierge. I'm the good in the hood. I'm the 2021 Weaver Award winner. So Governor Westmore, everything you got before the elections, you got to turn it over to the people. That's the IRS. Everything that you got to turn over to the people. That letter that I gave you, you got to let the people see it. Brooke Lehrman, Bill Ferguson, Corey McRae, a federal and state audit about your prison industry. I'm going to take a walk in my shoes. That's the best of the best in Baltimore. That's Jim Jordan from the Judiciary Committee. And that's Chairman Jordan. All right? And right here is the Maryland Volunteer Lawyers for the Arts. If you go there, they got a storyboard. That storyboard is Get Shorty, and it covers Baltimore. Right here, Dwayne G. Davis. For more information about Mr. Davis, you can be found on Facebook page, Facebook, and or X, formerly known as Twitter, Shortman_9. Thank you for your consideration in the matters, and feel free to contact Mr. Davis. That's Kwa'isi Mfume. That's November 2023. In November 24, we're going to decide who's going to be sitting in that seat. I support David Trone for senator. Racism don't work without black cooperation, but it ain't going to end without white participation. Remember that. We're going to say goodnight to racism and hello to freedom. It's a celebration. So Sheila Dixon, you don't deserve to serve. We're not going backwards. We're not going back to stop and frisk and zero tolerance. And Ivan Bates got to turn over that information. Freedom of information means the people get to see it. They're going to see your true colors.